In this video, I'm going to show you guys my roster. I'm 100% free to play. Let's just get into it and I'll explain more along the way. So, starting off, I have my favorited characters here at the top. Phoenix, Colossus, Green Goblin, Shocker, Hela, Symbiote Spiderman. So, I have Green Goblin and Shocker. Those are just two characters that I farm every day because I want to get them 7-star. So I can get Cheri and Invisible Woman. I could use them for her to get them up to 7-star. But and I use Colossus every day because he's a hero. I use him for the 3 hero things you're supposed to get every day for the dailies. But the 3 main ones that I want to focus in on more are Phoenix, Hela, and Symbiote Spider-Man, because based on the things that I've kind of read and watched for Dark Dimension 3, Phoenix is by far the most important character for Dark Dimension 3. She does a ton of damage, and it seems like Dark Dimension 3 is totally focused on dealing out insane amount of damage compared to Dark Dimension 2, where it's more about survivability. Hela also seems to be a character because of Greg, who can just continuously do damage and keep people alive. And then Symbiote Spider-Man, I finally got him through the latest milestone event, and just looking at his abilities where you can just continuously heal yourself and other symbiote and hero allies are just amazing abilities. So those 3, Phoenix, Hela, and Symbiote Spider-Man, are for sure 3 characters I'm going to bring in. The other ones are kind of up in the air because of the lack of resources that I have as a free-to-play player, but eventually I'll get used, keep working on that stuff. So going down a little bit, you can see I ended up using for Dark Dimension 2 Star-Lord, Nick Fury, Groot, Shield Security, and Minerva. So those were my 5 characters, and Ultron a little bit on the second wave, but I still found that Nick Fury was a little bit better and more sustainable than, just because he was just a higher level than Ultron. But those are the 5 characters that I use. I see a lot of people ask, like on Discord or on other content creators, like, can you still use Star-Lord, Nick Fury, Groot, Minerva, and Shield Security? Yeah, it worked perfectly fine for me. So I did bring them up to 75, all of them. I don't know if I really needed to do that, but just getting those extra little stat boosts here and there probably helped. I don't know if it would have made a big difference or not if I would have kept them at 70, but it is what it is. So I finally did get Ultron after, I don't know how many ever years I've been playing this game, how many days, like 600 days. So I finally got Ultron. I've been working on, he's completely maxed for all of his abilities. I just have to bring him up level wise and get the right gear for him, which will probably take another year, let's be honest. I brought Captain Marvel up to gear tier 13. I'm kind of regretting it because I can't farm her, and she's only in the milestone orbs. My kind of philosophy is that, like, as a free-to-play player, I should only push these characters that I can farm and for sure know to get 7 stars so I can get them maxed as maxed as possible. But Captain Marvel is really freaking good, so I don't know. It's just same with Minerva. Like, I don't know if I want to bring her up the Dark Dimension 3 because I can't really farm her, and the only way I can make her stronger is through gear that's going to cost a lot and have a lot of time for me farming it. But it is what it is. It's just my kind of philosophy. If I can't farm them, then I probably won't bring them all the way up to Dark Dimension 3. So now we move on here. My defenders I left at gear tier 12. I'm thinking about bringing Punisher up to 14 because he deals a lot of damage with his AoE for Dark Dimension 3, but he's really squishy, and he's only 4 red stars. But I don't know, he's a character that I'm kind of thinking about bringing up. I could bring Rocket up to gear tier 13, but I really, right now, the way he is, for me, he works perfectly fine. I don't think I need to bring him up any higher. Thanos, I thought during the new Thanos thing I would be able to, like, actually 7-star him, but I didn't get. I was completely wrong about that milestone event that we had for him. Magneto's another character that I kind of want to bring up more because I think he's really good. He's fun to use. But it's just, you know, making sure that all the other Brotherhood and X-Men characters are 7 stars. It's just I don't have enough resources to really focus him, and I don't see a lot of people using him in Dark Dimension 3. So one of those characters that's really good, but maybe not the best for all my time or abilities, materials and stuff like that. Keep on going down. These probably have been exactly the same. They probably are just only higher in CP because of like Stark Tech or Red Stars. But one character that I've been working on a lot is Cheri. She's someone who I want to bring into DD3 and Ultimate 7 whenever my alliance is good enough to do that. But I really like her, the instant upgrade ability, the defense up for everyone, as well as the healing to everyone as well. The only thing that I've been reading is that since DD3 everyone's so freaking powerful, like it may be even too late to like put a defense up or deflect or healing. Like the amount of damage that's going out on every person's turn is just insane. So I'm thinking I'd have to do some more research on her before I decide to bring her up. I do want to bring her up to as high as I can go without maybe DD3, just so I can use her in Ultimate 7. Going down a little bit more, these characters they've been here and stuck. They're kind of just stuck here forever. I did bring Scientist Supreme up. Everyone's been saying she's really good in Ultimate 7. I just have to do her passive for her last ability, as well as one of these, I think T4, but I don't have a lot of them. Right now, I don't really use her that much, but I think I will in the future once I get like an Ultimate 7 team that is somewhat sustainable. Keep on moving down. Mystique is actually another character. I forgot to favorite her. I just farm her every day for the free 3 the villain nodes that you have to get for the dailies. And eventually when I get her at 7 stars, I could use her to unlock the 7-star Magneto. So I'd farm her every day as well. I brought Sif up really high because I was looking at the cosmic characters that you need for DD3. And I forgot who made the video on it, but they were saying that Sif is somewhat decent in DD3 because of all the deflects that she has. And she uses the skill gear. So it's someone who I was kind of interested in. The only bad thing is though is that she's only farmable in the War Store. But she does make my Asgardians defense pretty good. Going down a little bit further, Invisible Woman is another character that I put a lot, well, for me, a lot into, but I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm regretting it or if I like made a bad mistake or if I should continue putting resources into her, because I look at her, it costs 4 energy to do this one, and it cost 6 to do this one. So she has really like long cooldowns for these abilities. I'm not sure if that would be good in higher level content like DD3. I've heard that she could be good in Arena and Ultimate 7, but maybe she's just a character I bring up to like 12 or 13 instead of 14. And that's why, and she's only at 5 stars for me. That's why I've been farming the Sinister Six people that I mentioned up above. Going down, more characters that these guys have been here like forever. I did finally, I don't even know if this was worth it. I think I made a big mistake when I started to do my Sinister Six, because I thought to myself, well, I'll just bring them up to gear tier 9 so that I can unlock, Cheri and Invisible Woman for their gear tier, for their 7 whatever star unlock. And then when I go to the villains campaign, I could use them, but they're not strong enough to even get anywhere close to beating the first noted villains 7.1. Most people have been using aim, but my aim, as you'll see, is really crappy. So I wish I would have maybe just kept them at gear tier 8 and upgraded their abilities instead of wasting gear on them to get them to 9. I did upgrade my Psylocke finally. I've been doing her a little bit with my X-Men, maybe just to get her to 5 star. With the new Wakandan event coming out for red stars and promotion credits, I probably should start farming Okoye, but it's just one of those things, like there's too many characters to work on and to farm, and not enough campaign energy or cores and stuff like that. So she's another character that I kind of want to bring up a little bit. I almost got M'Baku to 5. Probably just stop at 5. Now these are all the characters that I have at Gear Tier 8. For the most part, if they're down here, I'll probably not bring them any higher, except for I'll probably bring Rhino up to 9 just because I'm a completionist and I want all my Sinister Six to be at Gear Tier 9. I'm just weird like that. I heard Carnage was really good with the Symbiote team for DD3, but they all use the same unique, and it's hard enough to get all the uniques for one character. If I want to use Carnage, Symbiote Spiderman, and Venom, I could never probably get done with DD3 because they all use the same unique for Gear Tier 14. So Carnage I heard was really good, and Venom were really good for the city DD3. Miss Marvel is a character I'm thinking about doing to Gear Tier 14. I haven't really seen her a lot, but since she does have a tanking ability and she can heal herself, I thought that would be pretty good, giving out energy as well. But it's just something that I'm thinking about. Continuing down, I have Heimdall up to 5 red stars. I just have to keep on working on them. But I think that's pretty cool. I like the Asgardians. I think they're probably my favorite team to use. I don't have them maxed out at all, but they're just fun. I just like playing with them. They're just a little bit different than everyone else. These characters I'll probably never touch. I know that Hydra is really good on war defense with Red Skull, but I don't even have Red Skull. I never unlocked him. I just don't have the stuff to, the time and the resources. I try to upgrade all these characters to level at least 45 so I can get let's take a look at Elsa. So I got her up to Gear Tier 8. This will be a perfect example of a character that'll come out who really isn't farmable, and I'll try to upgrade them as much as I can. So I do 5, 4, 4, 2, so I could just spend the blues and the greens. I bring them up to 45 so I can unlock the top one. Has to be level 45, and then I'll spend the gear for the blue, and that'll be it. I'll stop. I won't put any purple on her probably until she becomes farmable. So I'll just stop right there, and that'll be it. Sometimes I'll bring the characters up to 50, or for American Chavez, I brought her up to 60. I'll probably just stop after, maybe get her to 6664. But that's down the road in 10 years. So that's kind of where I decided to stop. I like to bring them up just to see how strong they could be. With the characters. Go down here a little bit more. I'm going to work on Strife. He's the only character that I can farm in the Blitz store. So, he'll probably be boosted up a little bit here soon. Fantastic Four is another team that I kind of want to work on, but, in the order of what's most important for me right now, I just don't have it. I heard that, I seen that Falcon is good in Ultimus 7 as well with the Tech Wing team, so he's a character that I'm thinking about, but it's just not on the radar right now. As well as Mr. Sinister, very good character, but I think based on what I've read, he has to be a high red star, and he could be someone used in DD3, but my kind of philosophy is I can't farm him. So do I want to put all my resources into him right now? Maybe not. Maybe if he comes farmable in the future. And then finishing off down here, we have the Inhumans and the characters that have come out and stuff. X-Men, or in the Brotherhood and stuff like that, the new Brotherhood. Just characters that I brought up just so that I could get some extra points in Blitz, basically. I did pull a 7 red star Blob, and I can't farm him. So it is what it is. I tried to go hard on his thing, but I was just I'm probably only going to get him 2 or 3 star anyway. So I do get these new characters like Yo-Yo and Proxima Midnight that come out, but not the best stats or anything. But that's it. those are my characters that I've been working on. Here are the ones I still have to get. I went, since Red Skull was in the Blitz, and the numbers that I was seeing was like freaking 20 plus million score for Red Skull. I was like, I'm not even gonna try and go hard, since there was no way. And so I got 72 with the milestones, and I think I got like 11 to 25% of the bracket for the additional shards. But same with like Cyclops, and almost have Ultimates, which is kind of funny. It's been forever. And yeah, so these are the other characters that I could eventually get, but for now they're gonna be a dream. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll probably make another video about Marvel Strike Force here in the future, since I'm at home, not working and stuff like that. Maybe anything that I find works good for me, or anything that mistakes that I've made. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, you know what to do, and I'll see you guys in the next one.